Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments. We're walking into 824 Washington, number 2 North. This is a big 2-bedroom with a separate dining room. And there's a little bit of an entryway before you get into the apartment. So if we turn to our right, we see the decorative fireplace in the living room, the dining room, and to the right of the dining room is the kitchen. If we turn to the left, we see one of the 2 bedrooms, and a little bit further in we see the bathroom, and behind the bathroom is the 2nd bedroom. So I'm going to walk into the living room, which is a large room. We're at the front of the building. The windows are facing north with a little bit of northeast and northwest. You can see this is actually a fairly overcast day, and we have a lot of light. The windows are new vinyl windows. They're very nice windows. We have a decorative fireplace with shelves on either side. Beautiful hardwood floors. The room is probably 18 feet across by about 16 feet long, so it's a big room. You can see that it's not a straight white or an off-white. You've got the cherry stain trim around the building, which is very pretty, with a radiator in front. We're on Washington, so again, this is 824 Washington, and if you look out, you can see street parking is very easy. The parking lot across the street belongs to a special needs elementary school, Park School, and you can use that lot after hours. This is our first look into the dining room. And if we slide a little to the right, we can see where we came from. Unfortunately, the electricity is off in this apartment, so I can't light up the entry for you, but it's a nice entry. So I'm going to walk past the decorative fireplace into the dining room. Dining room is another big room, 14 feet across by about 12 feet long. The windows, again, these windows face east. So again, you get lots of light. You have the cherry trim, beautiful hardwood floors, and it's sort of contiguous space, which is nice. Now the dining room doesn't have a ceiling fan. It's got the chandelier. I'm going to walk back towards the entry. You get a little glimpse of the bath, but get sort of a horizontal view of the dining room. And this building is on a lot and a half. So if we look out these windows, there's not going to be another building. You're going to see a half lot. So you're always going to get good light here. Now we also have parking, which you can sort of see over there. It's assigned off-street parking for $70 a month. Street parking is really pretty easy, so I don't know that I would necessarily encourage renting parking, but it's there if you need it. One last look at the living room, and I think I failed to point out the ceiling fan, which is really nice. We've got, as I swing around, we'll go into the kitchen. Now these are the original cabinets, so if you're an apartment geek, this is really very cool. Most of these have been whitewashed, and here they took the paint off and refinished them. The back door will lead down to the laundry. The back stairs are gated at the bottom, so there's an iron gate. We have a full-size stove. It's a newer stove, very nice stove. We have a little furniture that was left by a previous tenant. Most tenants want us to leave it, so we do leave it. It's nice, it's well coated, well laminated. And there you see the quality of the piece that's in the kitchen. We have outlets by the window, outlets above the tabletop, and again, the back door. The stove, like I say, is a full-size stove. We haven't cleaned the kitchen yet, so we've painted everything, but the stove needs to be cleaned, but it's a big stove. You could do anything, really anything you want, any size pizza, any holiday, anything. Again, the windows are facing east, so you have the half lot right next to the window. Good light through here. The fridge is probably about 5 feet 10 inches with a freezer, shelves to the right. Regular fridge shelves, crisper drawer, butter dish, shelves on the right. We have a dishwasher which is nice. Again, the kitchen needs to be cleaned a little, but we will do that for sure. Otherwise, the dishwasher is in great shape. Countertops are laminate rather than granite, but they're nice and clean. The walls are beautiful. Another outlet by the white light switch. Double stainless steel sink, which is also in very good shape. Hardwood floors throughout the kitchen, which I like. More cabinets over there, so a ton of storage. Under the sink, a little bit dirty but dry. And I'm just going to open up these cabinets for you. See what we've got in here. Shelf liners. So the shelves, the bottom shelf is probably a foot deep, as are the other two, but there's one that's probably only about 6 inches deep. But they're cool, and if you can reach up there, there's more storage on top. And what I call a broom closet. I'm not sure if they ever had brooms in there or not, but we have some shelves in that closet as well. And you can see it's all got this varnished hardwood look, which I like very much. So I'm going to turn around and give you one more look at the kitchen. The fridge, window facing east, the table, and the full-size stove. Hardwood floors. Then we go out to the dining room and into the living room. And if we go to our left now, we will see the bathroom, and to the left of that is the first bedroom. Bedrooms are about average size. I'd say this is 10 by 12, maybe 10 by 11 and a half. We have a closet back there, ceiling fan. The window now is facing into the courtyard, which would be west. See the outlet under the window. I'll walk toward the window. Again, these are newer windows, which are really nice. And there is a very pretty courtyard, and we're doing a little cleanup. Closet, again, is about average size. Now here's where not having light on hurts us a little bit, but you can see the shelf to the left. We will put hanging bars there, just like we have a hanging bar there. And a shelf to the right. I would say this is probably about 8 feet long by 2 feet deep. So it's a good sized closet. And we have some hooks in the back. If I turn around, I was wondering why my voice started to echo. The door's closed behind me. But you can see the hardwood floors, the ceiling fan, and we will exit the first bedroom. And in between the bedrooms is the bath. So the bath is quite clean, really light. Again, new windows makes it easy to air out. We have sort of a standard commode, a bigger than average sink, which is absolutely immaculate. I'll just turn on the water for you. Whoop. I guess it didn't like me turning on the water for you. Storage underneath the sink, nice and clean and dry. I think we have drawers here. So there's good storage. There's a medicine cabinet there. Standard shower. Now that's probably about 6'3" in the air. You can see the tiles are really clean here. As we go into the tub is also clean. And again, we've got shower pressure rods on each side so you can hang a curtain and protect the window. The window is new, so it's very easy to open. And we'll just check I usually check the water pressure by turning on just the hot water. Whoops. That surprised me. But you can see we have very good hot water. And we'll let it run just for a second so you can see that it's draining. So the bathroom is really very light, very clean. Very easy to use. We got the standard tile floors. And again, we look across into the dining room. As we come around, we see a built-in linen closet, which again is keeping with sort of the natural woodwork of the whole apartment. And we have the upper storage, the shelves, and we have some drawers underneath. I hope I'm not going too fast, but I am low on battery, so I want to get this last room in, which is the second bedroom. It's a very similar size, maybe just a little bit bigger than the first bedroom, maybe a little more square, so it's more like 10.5 by 11, something like that. The window now is facing north, but we have a second window facing west and a ceiling fan. I'm going to walk into the apartment. The north facing window is the parking lot, again, across the street. And Washington is a super quiet street. It's a one-way street that really doesn't go anywhere. It dead ends into Chicago Avenue, so it is super quiet. Beautiful hardwood floors again, and you see the closet over there. This closet is going to be very similar. Here the hanging rod is horizontal, the shelf is horizontal, shelves on either side, but this closet's probably more like 5 feet in length and 2 feet deep. So it's a little bit smaller. The other closet's a little bigger. This window goes out into the courtyard, but you can sort of see past the courtyard west on Washington, the intersection of Elmwood. It's actually a very pretty apartment. So I'll walk back out of the second bedroom and just give you one last look. And the ceiling fan. So as we come out of the apartment, we'll head back towards the entry. The rent here, I think, is $15.25, includes heat and water. We have parking available for $70. Now, one thing that's going to be hard as I walk towards the front door, we have a very large entry closet. And I didn't try to show you that to you right off the bat, because I'm afraid without the electricity, it is just going to be too dark. And I think it is. But it's about 3 feet deep by 2.5, 3 feet wide. Anyway, we're at the front door. I appreciate your watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.